Welcome back, my dedicated fans and followers, on today's episode of Oath of the Gatewatch intro pack openings. We will not be opening red because it's my favorite color. I love aggro, what can I say? Twisted Reality. It's blue, mono blue. Everything else has been dual colored, and now we get mono blue. The Eldrazi Titan Kozilek has risen, warping mana in new ways to lay waste to the plane of Zandar. Now, some Eldrazi have abilities powered up by colorless mana. Take advantage of this new kind of mana, this new kind of magic, to slip past any resistance and destroy the... I'm done talking for the day. You guys can watch another video. Alright, I'm just joking. We gotta open some cards, yo. Yo. That's for my younger demographic that watches. That's right, I analyze this stuff. As always, we get our 60 card deck. We get 2 packs of Oath of the Gatewatch. There's Gideon. He's finally returned. First pack of Nissa. Rules reference card, which we will not need. And the pack thing that talks about all the decks. How Twisted Reality could Twisted Reality really be? I mean, I'm sure with just blue mana, there's going to be a lot of stuff in here. But I act like it's going to be all activated abilities. So the exciting thing to look for is here, we might have the half art wastelands in this. That could be awesome. 5 uncolored and a blue, we get our alternate art premium foil card, Deepfathom Skulker. He's a 4/4. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. For 3 uncolored and a colorless, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Pretty solid, and you could activate it for multiple creatures if you did have extra 8 mana. Our rare in this pack, sadly again, is a Battle for Zendikar rare. It's an endless one. If I go through any of these cards too quick, you can always click in the comments down below, and you'll see all the deck lists of what was in this. Prophet of Distortion, 1 mana for 1/2 at Devoid. For 4 mana, we can draw a card. Salvage Drones, Battle for Zendikar. Blinding Drone, 1 uncolored and a blue. 1/3 with Devoid. And for 1 colorless, we can tap a target creature. That seems pretty good. That's why I probably got 3 of them. Mist Intruder, we've been over him a badillion times. Mist Intruder is really good, though. Tide Drifter. Cultivator Drone, 2 uncolored and a blue for a 2/3 Devoid. We can tap him and add 1 colorless to our mana pool, but we can only use it to cast a colorless spell or activate a colorless permanent or pay a cost that contains colorless. What can colorless do for your colorless on colorless creatures? I feel like that's what that card should say. Skyspawner is one of the best commons of Battle for Zendikar, so you can't go wrong with that. Ruination Guide, 2 uncolored and a blue for a 3/2 Devoid Ingest. Other colorless creatures you control have +1/+0. Alright, that's pretty solid. It's Battle for Zendikar, my gosh. Wow, long day. Gravity Negator. This card's pretty good. He can give somebody else flying. 3 uncolored and a blue for a 2/3 Devoid Flying. Whenever he attacks, you can pay 1 colorless. If you do, another target creature gains flying until the end of turn. Told ya. Murk Strider. A lot of Battle for Zendikar. Thought Harvester. 3 uncolored and a blue for a 2/4 Devoid Flying. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, target opponent exile the top card of his or her library. That could be pretty solid. Sadly, it's blue, so I won't see play in Modern Eldrazi. Channeler, I mean, anything that gets us mana is good. Walker of the Waste, he's got a pump effect. Well, you'll see. 4 uncolored and a colorless, you get a 4/4 Trample, and for every waste, he gets a +1/+1 for each land you control named Waste. So, really good, I feel like. As long as you have the Wastelands, at least. Kozilek's Pathfinder, 6 uncolored for a 5/5, and for 1 uncolorless, target creature can't block the Pathfinder this turn. Bane of Bala Ged we've had, Blighted Cataract, Evolving Wilds. Here's those half-art Wastelands. I'll be really curious to see if those are worth anything. I mean, if they're just 50 cents each, that's pretty cool, because, oh my gosh, this deck, you'd be rich. Oh my gosh, we're rich. We're in the money. Noah Bradley half-art land. Only getting a couple spells this time. Now, if this has a Warping Well in here, this might be good. We'll see. Spatial Contortion, 1 uncolored and a colorless. Target creature gets +3/-3 until end of turn. Titan's Presence, Battle for Zendikar, in adverse conditions, and a Scour. See, no Warping Well. You know what? Blizzard's new Warping Well is going to be good. So good to be seen playing Modern, and that's why you just don't see the card in this deck. Because I feel like it would have been great in this deck. But let's get over that. Let's go straight into the packs. Nissa, you're waiting back there. Gideon, what are you up to? We're going to be skipping right over the commons today. Sorry about that, but that's just the way we're doing it. Going into the uncommons and rare. Roiling Waters. 7 mana, my gosh. 5 uncolored, 2 blue. Return up to 2 target creatures your opponents control to their owner's hands. Target player draws 2 cards. I don't know about that. Stoneforge Acolyte for 1 white, a 1/2, a cohort. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an equipment card from among them and put it on the battlefield. Yeah, I don't know. Press into Service. This is the new kind of turn against. For 5 mana, 4 uncolored and a red, we get a support 2 and gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature and it gains haste. Pretty good, I feel like. Our rare in this pack is the Eldrazi Displacer, 2 uncolored and a white for a 3/3 Devoid. For 2 uncolored and a colorless, exile another target creature, then return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. He's got a flicker effect. You never know. That could be really good. In the most important card of the day. Nope, no flip it or rip it here, guys. We'll keep it. Make a proxy. I'll make a proxy out of that. You see what I did there, Wizards? That's right. I said it to you guys. If you don't know about that, maybe you should like read Reddit sometime. Strider Harness, 3 uncolored. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, has haste. Not so great. Void Shatter. I don't know a good way to describe this, but double blue and uncolored. It has Devoid. Counter target spell. If it's countered this way, exile instead. This is the new, what is it? Disdainful, no, is it Disdainful Stroke? I don't know, something like that. Void Grafter, 1 uncolored, green and a blue for a 2/4 Devoid Flash. When it enters the battlefield, another target creature you control gains hexproof and haste, or no, just gains hexproof until end of turn. Can't talk. Oh, hey, Meta Reshaper. This is going to be one of the good rares, I feel like. 2 uncolored and a colorless for a 3/2. When it dies, reveal the top card of your library. You may put that card onto the battlefield if it's a permanent card with converted mana cost 3 or less. Otherwise, put that card into your hand. I feel like he could be really good, and he's our rare for today's packs. Now, see, we do... Oh, look at the new Elemental token. It's pretty shiny. I forgot to say it, but you know what? Like, comment, do it. Let's go to the last intro pack.